this used to be called Mystic Monday, but happy Monday, happy, if you're on the East Coast, snow day. It wasn't that bad. I went out and shoveled, got some work done, feel strong, did a lot of shoveling, and it wasn't too bad. It was very light. How was it in your neck of the woods? As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a different location, which I am excited about. We got Frida in the background. Boom. You know, this is Sahar. This is the House of Pull channel. I'm Sahar, and here on this channel, we take an energetic snapshot of what's going on, put it out on the table via tarot, and then we talk about it. Yes? Yes. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't have my bowl today. All these things and all these shifting. I did not bring my bowl. So with that said, we're just going to take the moment, take a couple of deep breaths, and bring ourselves into this moment that is beyond space and time. And as you take these deep breaths, I want you to allow any of the doubts, worries, fears, or concerns to just let go. Easily and effortlessly breathing in and out. I call forth the full force of Source within me and within this community to call forth any of the divine healing that is necessary and needed for today. I ask that you allow me to interpret this message at the highest level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and allow them to receive this message at the highest level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Then have the willpower and know-how to merge it into their daily life so that they too live to their fullest potential within this lifetime. We love you, we love you, we love you, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you for all the things that you have done, do, and will do, seen and unseen, heard and unheard. I ask that you protect us on the highest level of protection in all the spaces, in all the dimensions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you, and so it is. Calling in also my ancestors, my guides, what I like to call my non-physical team as well, to help me to get this message through. To who? To you! And as I always say, take what resonates, leave whatever else is at the door. Now, as you guys should already know, or if you're new to this channel, I usually do a collective reading in the beginning, which is about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes or so. And then I go in and do the live readings, one-on-one quick live readings for you. So if you are interested in getting a live reading today, hold on. And I'll be giving you your live reading in a few minutes. But you got to let me know deep down in that chat there. I might have to lift it up. Hopefully I can see what you guys say. So let's get it. Let's see what is going on today. Hi, All Web. Hello, hello. Or Ollie Web. Hi, Megan. Hi, or all the people. Hello, Love Bugs. All right. So we're going to do, as I was saying, I don't know who was here. Okay, Megan. All right. I'll be doing one for you as well. You'll be the first one. But let me do a quick one for the collective, okay? All right, baby. But then I'm going to scroll up to you and you'll be my first one. Okay? You'll need a reading too. Okay. Awesome sauce. All right, guys. Give me a couple minutes and then we're going to get into you. So Ali and Megan. Megan, you'll be first. Ali, you'll be next. All right. Easily and effortlessly. And now, also, you guys, as we're doing this, you might even get the message that you're asking for. So let's see. All right, but first we're doing the collective reading. And I'll see if I can make it a little faster this time since I have a couple of you that already want to go. All right. Okay. Hi, Aura. How you doing? All right, so first couple cards we have out, we have here are the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, which came up last week. We have the Judgment card upside down. Okay, what call are we not answering? And then we have the High Priestess. But at the end, we got the Four of Wands, which is, in a sense, celebratory, okay? It could be a celebration of something. It could be a party. But all in all, it's something good happening. With this yellow card, we have clarity. But let's bring it back to the beginning. Run it back. Now, this stuff that I'm talking about is either recent past, happening now, or is about to happen, okay? So, remember, first, we ended up with the Nine of Swords. If you guys are familiar with tarot or not, the Nine of Swords, remember, swords has to do with what? Thinking, also communication. All right, some type of movement. But as you can see, this person's sitting in the bed, so we're talking about thoughts, and it's a bunch of swords. So something is consuming your thoughts. There is something that is bothering you. So there's a situation going on that is consuming you, having you or keeping you up at night. Okay? Now, with that said, and this might be a connection from last week's reading. With this guy coming out here, this means that there is something being called, or you're being called upon. See this, we have the judgment. This is not answering the call. You're getting the nudges about what it is that you need to do or what it is that you should do, but you may not be necessarily clear about what to do because you have all this mindless chatter going on in your brain. So it might be a little bit cloudy, and this sound or this voice in your head, this nudge in your head is going to be maybe not as loud as this. So it may be hard for you to hear this part, okay? And because you're not able to hear or feel that nudge, or it's so light, and your thoughts or the things that are consuming you, the intrusive thoughts, are screaming so loud in your brain that they're keeping you up at night, you're unable to answer the call or make the decision. It is asking you or telling you to follow your intuition. Take a beat, take a pause, take a breath, slow down, whatever that means to you. Whatever thing that it is that you do, and there's something that you do or can do that will allow you to distract yourself long enough for the nudges or the sound or the feeling of the nudges or the intuition message to come in. Whether that be, I see somebody riding a bike, I see somebody painting, I also see somebody, some type of active meditation. It's not regular like meditation. I'm seeing some type of active meditation where your brain has to focus on something, and then you'll have this thing or this nudge or idea or aha moment that will come in. Okay? Oh, sure, Jay, that's no problem. And then once you're able to get that aha moment, you're going to be like, oh my God, finally, clarity. See, it's yellow in the background. Clarity. Oh my God, I can finally figure this out. I have the information that I need in order to make this thing work. Okay? So that's it. I'm going to stop actually because there's so many of you guys, it seems like, that need a reading. If you hear a dog barking in the background, that's Leo. That's my nephew. He is a handsome, beautiful, big dog, always on the proud for protection, which we love him. Okay, so for the group collective reading, the thing that you need to do is, and this is the collective, this hopefully will hit you when you're supposed to. I ask that Source, you bring this message, and angels, you bring this message to the people that needed that message exactly at the right divine timing. And that message for you is that thing that is consuming you. Don't worry about it. Find some type of active meditation that it is that you can do in order to hear the nudges that Source is giving you, angels, whatever you want to call it, Jesus, whatever force it is that you follow, whatever it is that you call in. Okay, that message is coming through to you. It's already giving you the nudges, but it's hard for you to hear because of the intrusive thoughts. You can distract or move the intrusive thoughts out of the way by doing some type of active meditation, whether that be riding a bike, running, painting, some type of thing that is active that is going to call forward your focus. While doing that activity or that thing, you will have a brief nudge or aha moment, which will give you the clarity in order to move forward into what it is that you need to do so that you can make the decision and you can rise to the occasion. It won't be like this. It will be like this. It'll flip over. You will answer the call, and you will be happy to have that moment of clarity. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So who was first? All right. I got my little makeshift here. I think Megan left. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, Jay. Megan, are you still here? Jonah. Do my reading. Okay, Jonah, I can do yours next. Let me see if Megan left. I'm going to give Megan a couple seconds. And then I'm going to move to Jay. And then after Jay, I think you're next, Jonah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't hear anything. I think you may be right. Jay. So Jay, let's hit it. What's your question? We just get into it. We're gonna get into it early. Let's see. And sorry guys, I'm gonna have to move this a little bit more because that way I can see everything that you guys are saying. If it falls, I'm sorry. All right, Jay, what's your question, dear? Easily and effortlessly tapping into Jay. Oh gosh. May not be able to give you the why, but I can give you some type of insight to maybe energetically what's going on. Okay? Let's see what the cards say. Easily and effortlessly. Because it's usually not so black and white. Easily and effortlessly. Easily and effortlessly. Jay. Tuning into Jay. Okay. Please further explain that Empress card. Okay, is this information for him or for her? Okay. All right, so back of the deck energy you got was, I know that's right, Jay. The back of the deck energy was, of course, this makes so much sense. So this is you not having the clarity, asking for the clarity, wanting the clarity, not being able to see anything that's in front of you. In a sense, being consumed by it, almost like this card, okay? Being consumed by it. Now, the first card that you did get was the Four of Pentacles. When we see the Four of Pentacles, it has something to do with holding on to something. So this could be something that she's holding on to. I'm getting energy of like holding on to something or some event or some type of belief. Because Pentacles, whenever I see Pentacles, yes, it could be money, but it also could mean something of value. Okay? Holding on to something of value, whether that be an idea, whether that be a way of thinking, whether that be something from the past. But the first thing that hit me was holding on to something from the past, not necessarily having anything to do with you, actually. I don't know if you look like something or there's somebody that's connected to you that there could be an issue with, and it's somehow you're receiving the energy of it. In a sense, I'm having a feeling that it has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with her and what's going on inside of her. Something, like I said, she's holding on to from a past experience. And unfortunately, maybe she does hold on to something that she blamed. Okay, yeah, see? There needs to be some type of healing involved, but this shows me that there could be, even if maybe you don't see it, there is some type of possible healing going on. All right, because it's not like this. There's something that was disappointing or something that she felt as though was disappointing or heartbreaking. We have the swords going into the heart. So that's your thoughts or some type of way of thinking, and then piercing the heart, which means it hurts the heart. Some way of thinking that hurts the heart. Okay. But there may be something going on, and see how it's raining as well. So there may be going something on behind the scenes, because when I see this way, like this is the incident happening. This could be the initial like, oh, I'm so disappointed. Oh, I feel this way about a certain situation. And then this could be the healing aspect of it. So these are the swords coming out. Whenever it's upside down, It's the swords coming out. This could be something happening, like I said, that you're not even aware of, that she could not even be talking to you, that's going on with inside her. Okay? We have the Temperance being in reverse. Okay? So it's almost like something not being fair, something not being in balance. There is some type of imbalance happening, or imbalance, or in the way of thinking happening. Okay? Yeah, and it's very, very heavy emotions evolve. Okay? We have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so whenever we see it like this is somebody that is extremely compassionate. They're in control of their emotions. Whereas when I'm seeing it like that, it's the opposite. So it's someone that's not necessarily in control of their emotions and are heavily swayed by their emotions, their actions, the way they move in life, and how they treat people. Everything involves their emotions strongly. Okay? They react. They don't necessarily respond or take the beat or take the pause. They just react. Based upon how they feel, they react. Okay? Once again, I also see this imbalance. But once again, it's upside down. Okay, so it's telling me something's trying to come into balance. See, there's this squabble, 5, which is the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a conflict or some type of squabble. 5 is the number of change. Okay, so some type of conflict or something that changed everything. However, I see this upside down. So once again, I almost feel like, being that you asked the question, you might not realize that underneath there may be some type of healing that needs to be going on or is going on within her. I almost feel like there's something that is going on within her that you are not aware of. Yeah, so many upside. Yes, very much so. Okay. But what I do see is this Empress energy. Okay. And when I see that Empress energy, it's talking about putting yourself in receiving mode. Okay? So you, yourself, don't allow yourself to begin to react. Make sure you hold yourself to a higher standard and handle this whole situation with integrity. Put yourself in the receiving mode of love. If you do need to protect your space while she is, going through the healing or whatever it is that she needs to go through in order to move through that moment, then do be so. If there is a conversation, I almost feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, but she needs to get to a more healed space in order to have that conversation with you. That may take some time. However, I'm feeling that inwardly, the healing is beginning to take place, even though you may not see it or feel it outwardly. I don't know if there's someone else talking to her, or I almost feel like there might be somebody else in her ear. And then there are times of contemplation when she is by herself, and she's having, thoughts about how she wants to handle this situation. So don't think that she's not, it's all like energy, like I hate you, I can't stand you. There's other stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't know. Okay? So just keep the light, baby. Keep the light, keep the love, hold love in your heart. Once the time comes for a conversation to be had, make sure you answer any questions that need to be answered. Make sure you take accountability if accountability needs to be taken, and responsibility for whatever things need to be taken for. If that is the case, be very truthful, be very honest, and be very loving, and move from there. Okay? There you go. Hopefully that makes some sense. But that's what I feel energetically about that one, Jay. Okay? Hopefully that helped. Thank you. I understood some. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Hopefully that gives you some type of peace of mind, and you're not sitting up late at night being consumed by the situation. Okay? Use this as an opportunity to be better, do better, move with your emotions and better understand your emotions and how you move better. Okay? Thank you, Jay. Okay. Jonah, Omega, I can't read that. Something 7J. Are you still here? Oh. Take care of yourself, Jay. Jonah, are you still here? And if Jonah's not here, then who else? Is there anyone else that needs or wants a reading for today? So I think Megan left. Let's say da 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 da. Let's see. And then always, guys, remember I'm here at 7 o'clock on Mondays. If you want to go even deeper to what it is that you have going on, there's always one-on-one readings that are available to you where you can sign up and you have up to an hour to talk to me about all the different things as Leo is sighing in the background. Okay. All right. So I guess Jonah has left the building. And if that is all, since I did the collective reading and Jay is taken care of, going once, going twice, I'm going to be leaving soon. Hope all is well with you guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. If there's anyone, I also do gift cards. So if you want to get a reading for somebody, you can definitely go to houseofpool.com, get them a gift card for a reading, and they can use it whenever they need. Sometimes you wait a little bit. I know when I get gift cards for readings, I don't use it until it's the right time. And then when that right moment comes in, you guys know the situation is going on. You know what? Something calls you to get a reading. You can have that ready and prepared for them for that moment, okay? So feel free, once again, houseofpool.com. Get yourself a reading, get a friend a reading. If this reading, today's reading, helped you because it is a timeless reading, or you think that it could help somebody else, please make sure that you share that with that person, okay? Because we want to spread all the love and keep the frequency as high as possible, okay? All right, love bugs, I am tapping in and tapping out. Shift happens. Happy snow day to the East Coast. I think we're going to get more snow later. Oh my God. Well, it's balancing out because I know where I am. It hasn't snowed in so long. So this is Mother Nature balancing. Where's my little balancing? Balancing out the snow. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Make sure I see you on Monday, 7 p.m. next week. See you soon. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Get out there and do your best and forget the rest. Mwah. Love you guys.